Good day, everyone. Welcome to our new avenue of learning. This is your teacher, Jericho, and under the ED304, the teacher and the community, the school culture, and organizational leadership, we will be tackling about the Unit 5, the teacher and organizational leader. Under it, I am going to discuss to you all about the transformational leadership. So please bear with me and ears on your screen as we will going to start our discussion. Alright, so at the end of the lesson, the students will be able to, or you will be able to, identify the factors that collate the teachers as transformational leaders and integrate the essence of transformational leadership to education and justify the importance of transformational leadership for teachers. So what is transformational leadership? We might think of that as an educator and you as a student. Well, transformational leadership is defined as a leadership approach that causes changes in individuals and social systems. In its ideal form, it creates valuable and positive change in the followers, with the end goal of developing followers into leaders. As the word itself, transformational, which is changeable or flexible to any kind of work, right? A transformational leader is also one who encourages others to find ways to grow and change. Although you might think of it as a strategy for business leaders, transformational leadership can be useful even beyond corporate world. In education, this leadership styles helps educators, from teachers and administrators to counselors and coaches, motivate each other to improve and innovate within their classrooms. It can even help educators us find solutions to conflict within their educational organizations. Well, in education also, transformational leadership, it is a model that educators, deans, principals, professors, teachers can use to lead by example. It places a high value in creating community bonds, encouraging both students and educators to greater level of achievement. In fact, transformational leadership is an education often inspires and nurtures future transformational leaders of industry, government, and all aspects of society. Well, it enacted in its authentic form also, because it enhances the motivation, moral, and performance of followers through a variety of mechanisms. This includes connecting the followers' sense of identity and self to the mission and the collective identity of the organization. Well, of course, according to Greek philosopher Aristotle, if you mind, 384 to 322 BCE, said it's best. He who cannot be a good follower cannot be a good leader. We might think of that. It is a good idea. It is a good quote of him, from him. So instead of rushing to finish the line and declaring yourself as a great leader, take time to be a good follower and learn important skills along the ways so that you don't lose yourself. Sometimes asking for help assists us with achieving a clear mindset and a clear purpose so that when we step into the leadership role, we can be the best leader that we can be. Being a role model for followers that inspires them, challenging followers to take greater ownership for their work, and understanding the strengths and weaknesses of followers, so the leader can align followers with their tasks that optimize their performance. That's what a teacher did, right? To be remembered as a teacher that left a mark in a person's life, it requires extensive efforts and determination. Well, as transformational leadership, it is defined as a process of engaging with others and creating a connection that raises the level of motivation and in both the leaders and the followers, according to North House 2016. example, right? As we know, they are a perfect example of transformational leadership because most aims to inspire their students to evolve and grow with their full potential. I can vividly remember the impact most of my teachers have left on becoming who I am today. I will attempt to evaluate how our teachers perform being a transformational leadership by explaining the four factors that compose it. First, we have the factors. Transformational leadership is the idealized influence, which is defined as the emotional component of leadership. This factor expresses leaders as strong role models for the followers who looked up to them for support and development. A teacher works as a role model for students, right? To trust and take as an example and be inspired to become successful individuals. And second factor of transformational leader is inspirational motivation, in which leaders aim to communicate high expectations to their followers, inspiring them to be part of a shared vision. It is according to Northhouse 2016, page 168. Teachers can express the value of education to their students by making the learning environment exciting to spark their motivation, right? And third one is an intellectual stimulations that focuses on making followers creative and innovative. This factor is about encouraging students to want to try a new approaches and develop innovative ways when dealing with non-task learning environment. And last factor is individualized consideration, which is about providing a supportive environment in which they can listen to their followers' individual needs. It is according to Northhouse 2016, page 169. Every student is unique and requires separate attention. Classrooms with less than 20 students are ideal for providing the needed attention and appreciation of differences each student has to offer.
Alright, so as per thoughts that I've mentioned earlier, according to a Greek philosopher Aristotle, he who cannot be a good follower cannot be a good leader. Can you give me an explanation about this before we end our discussion? Your ideas and opinions also. And next, here is an oral activity. If you really understand my discussion, and here, please read the question and share your opinions as part of the activity in my discussion. Thank you and have a nice day.